Alrighty, so I first of all want to say thank you so much for watching. This is not my usual content. There will be a lot of sped up points in this video. Now if you would prefer me to cut those parts out instead of speed them up, then let me know for the future. Anyway, so I got this Duraludon, a Pokemon I don't really know, and I got him out of a blue egg, which is a rare egg I believe. And I tried him out, and he was breezing through the start, as you can see. I was very happy about that. We got an early EXP thing there as well for the team, which was very nice. He honestly took me by surprise. Then we had to face the first, the first trainer fight here. And I figured to use the stone attack didn't work, so I was like, is this gonna end up bad for me? But as you can see, Rock Smash didn't do much either, so I'm like, alright, let's try Ice Beam. Ice Beam did a pretty good amount of damage, even though it's said that it's not effective. Also, I was taken aback so hard by how tanky this guy is, right? You could just see him tank the Totodile's attack, which later on you will see that that is actually a pretty big deal because I'm not that big on Pokemon these days, so I don't know all the different typings and all that stuff. But we really ended up struggling against water moves with him, which I thought is kind of strange. But I don't know, I guess because he's dragon. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Now the first boss fight here at wave 10 was against an Oddish. It went pretty well. Ice Beam for some reason was super effective. It instantly took the little guy down. I then came across this Pikachu, which I captured because at first I thought, oh, is this a shiny? Because that's not how Pikachu is supposed to look, right? Turns out it's not a shiny. Apparently shinies in this game have like a little emblem to show you that they're shinies, and also what type of shiny. So that's pretty cool, I guess. This Pikachu just has different skins, I guess you could say, different outfits. Here you can see us just cruising through the plains. Like I said, this guy is an absolute tank. I made sure to always heal him up, and he could tank pretty much anything. Double fights as well went very well. We are going to come up to the more difficult part, though. Don't worry about it. But yeah, he actually managed to carry me further than I've ever been in the game. And I haven't played the game that much. Now here's the second boss fight, which was against a Zigzagoon. So I figured let's try Ice Beam again. Took down half of his HP, so not bad at all. I was like, alright, easy peasy I guess. But yeah, for some reason, like I said, he just doesn't seem that great against water types. And we arrived at the lake, and he went down instantly. He went down instantly, and I was panicking here because I wasn't expecting him to just go down. Then my epic eggs, I had two of them saved up, started opening, which is pretty cool. We got this guy, which I think is a pretty cool one. It said something about him being like an off legendary or something. I don't remember. It was probably on the screen just now. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Then the second one didn't say anything special. But I do remember that Pokemon from like back when I was a kid, so it's an older one, which I definitely like. I don't know Gen 10 or even like Gen 9. I don't know the newer stuff, right? I was big on Pokemon when I was a kid and like a young teenager. I still like Pokemon and I love roguelikes, which is why I'm playing Pokerogue now. Best I ever got before is probably like wave 30 or something. And this guy got me a lot farther. I won't spoil how far, you will see it in this video. But he got me a lot farther than like 30. Apparently classic mode goes all the way to level 200 though, which is pretty insane. But we'll get there, right? If you guys want to see more Pokerogue, please make sure to let me know. And if you want me to cut these parts out, let me know as well. I just include them so you guys see I'm not cheating or like changing the runs or anything and then getting footage from another run. Anything like that, it's totally legit. I wasn't too happy with my other Pokemon though. Like as you can see, I probably skip over learning them a lot of skills and stuff. I wasn't too happy with them. I was just mainly focused on this guy. Alright, that one went down as well. Items are fine. I wasn't getting anything amazing, I would say. This bunny though, I used her quite often. Oh, when this guy appeared, I was like, yeah, I need him because I don't have a grass type on me. And I'm probably gonna need a grass type since I keep running into these into this water Pokemons, right? Then at 30 we had to fight this gym leader, and I was like, okay, this is my chance, right? Let's use Lombre. He has a grass attack. Let's go for it. His attack missed. I was like, this is not looking great. Then I used Fury Swipes, and it barely did any damage. He is almost dead here, so I managed to actually hit a Mega Drain, but it didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. So I was like, alright, let's just stick to my Duraludon, alright? He was not doing much damage, so I went into Stone Edge, and I nearly killed the enemy. Nearly. He switches to his other Pokemon. Nearly killed him. So of course I knew he was gonna recall him. And he did. Then, against the Prinlup, I'm sorry, it's so hard to pronounce. Wasn't doing too well, but I knew I could do it. All I had to do was get him low, because the other two were already low. So if I could get him low, I would guaranteed win the game. Switched out, and my only goal here was to get this guy low. As soon as I could do that, I knew I would have won. So I was doing my best. There we go. We got him to 1 HP. Now he switches out, but it doesn't matter. Mr. Quagsire here, actually it's a female, but still. Mrs. Quagsire here only had to literally hit them. Like, it doesn't matter for how much, they were all like very low HP. She just had to go ahead and finish them off. And that's exactly what I did here. I was very happy during this fight, because this was wave 30, which is the highest I've ever gotten so far. Mind you, I've only gotten like 5 hours in the game at this point. So this was the furthest I've gotten. And I was like, nice, I beat it. Like, this guy just carried me beyond what I usually get to. So that's pretty interesting. Made it onto the beach, and here I figured like, oh okay, this is probably not a great place for my my Pokemon, because you know, he takes a lot of damage from water apparently, my Duraludon. So I did the best I could, and I gave it a shot. It seemed like he was doing pretty well. I was like, okay, nice, he's not getting one shot, let's just, you know, use him, right? Let's rely on him. And I think that's what ultimately might have been like the reason why I didn't go further than I did. It's still a milestone, it's still very nice for me, but I do notice that I might have been relying on him too much, and I didn't trust my other Pokemon enough, and I didn't care for them enough, and I feel like that's why we died when we did. But anyways, it was going pretty well. I was also relying on Lombre. I got some extra rogue Pokeballs there, which was nice. Now I came across this Starmie, and I was like, okay, I really want to get this Starmie. Escaped twice, so I used the best ball I had, and I finally captured it, only to figure out that it didn't have any skills I wanted, so I didn't put it in my team, as you can see. Now here's the beach boss, Tirtoga, and I was gonna use my Duraludon, excuse me, against him, because I felt like he could do it. So I was like, all right, we got him half down already. It's going pretty well. That bite was a crit. It did pretty good damage, but I knew my dude was tanky enough, so I went in with another Ice Beam, and all we needed now was just one more Ice Beam. However, he restored some health, and that was like, okay, I'll just keep going for it, I guess, because I think I can do it. And I was like, alright, you're joining my party, buddy. And then unexpectedly, he escaped. Even though I used a ball of that rarity, he escaped and he killed me. I wasn't happy about this, but I was like, alright, we need to get him lower. Don't kill him, please, just lower, because I want to get this guy in my party. He's level 30, so he will be helpful, most likely. So I went in for another one. I should have probably used a way lower rarity ball, since he was like 1 HP here, but it is what it is. Now next up, I was fighting on the island, and I was like, oh nice, a Ninetales, I want to have this. So I managed to get the Ninetales. She managed to do a lot of damage to my team though, but I managed to get her. Now this guy, man, look at this. Alright, look at how he completely beat up my team. Look at this. As you can see right there, look at all the red. He killed like 3 of my Pokemon, I think. He kept doing that one attack, the purple strike thing, and he killed 3 of my Pokemon. He was a real pain to deal with. I did not expect that on the island, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, okay, finally, no water Pokemons here per se. You know, this is an island. We'll be fine here. And then that guy just demolished half of my team. So there is that. As you can see here, I lost all of my Pokemon, except for this Marowak that I captured. And I came across another Marowak as a boss. He was 5 levels higher, so I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna die, but if I do manage to get him, I want him in my team, obviously. Now, we were lucky enough to revive my main, so I did die here, but we were able, before this fight, to revive my main. Now, he's only at like half HP, but I was like, alright, I gotta try this, right? One of these moves has to work on this guy. I can't die here, not yet, alright, not yet. Then my player broke because I took this from a live stream. Anyways, I managed to fix it and then continued the recording. So, let's see. Fight. Alright, I used Breaking Swipe again because I know it was effective, but it wasn't as effective as I hoped. I was like, okay, I could die here. But he left me at a whopping 10 HP, but he restored his own back to half. I was like, nah, this can't be happening. I need to win this, man. I need to win this, okay? Like, for myself, I need to win this. So I went in for the ball, and it actually captured him, which was amazing. And then, as you will see in this final part of the video, I managed to climb to level 55 or floor 55, and that's where I bit the dust. It is what it is. It happens. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want more pokerogue, and don't be afraid to let me know in the comments if you want more pokerogue, because I'm totally down for it. I love this game. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.